I can't start posting content. What if people think I'm a cringe loser? I can't wear this. What if people think I'm gay?
What are people gonna think of me? I don't wanna start doing self-improvement. People are gonna think I'm a red-pilled, cringe loser incel.
That, my friends, is the fear of judgment. And in this video, I'm gonna make your fear of judgment completely disappear. Vanish, just like my dad when he went to get the milk. Now, there's only really one main reason why the fear of judgment exists, and that's because of projection. Projection is the psychological phenomenon where you project your worldviews or your paradigm onto someone else. So for example, let's say you judge people who wear green shoes. You believe that people who go outside that wear green shoes are just gay leprechauns, let's just say, for example. And because of this belief, this worldview you have that green shoes equals gay leprechaun, you never want to wear green shoes because you don't want to identify as a gay leprechaun, right? And that is basically projection. And projection also comes into play when talking about insecurities. When someone is overly judgmental or overly defensive over what someone is doing, it usually means that they themselves feel insecure about whatever this person's doing, and it's threatening their belief, their worldview. So take, for example, let's say I have a worldview that people who wear tank tops are just gay. And I know I keep going back to the gay analogy, and it seems like I'm overcompensating because maybe I'm hiding in the closet. But no, I'm not. I'm not gay. I'm straight. I swear, I'm straight. I swear I'm straight. I'm straight. I swear to God I'm straight. All my life I'm straight. I'm straight. I'm straight. Please, I'm straight. Okay, I'm straight. I'm not gay. I'm straight. So as I was saying, let's say this person has a belief that tank tops are gay. Whenever he sees someone wear a tank top, although the person is obviously not gay, and in the person's worldview, in the person's belief, he's just a straight guy wearing a tank top. But this other person who believes tank tops are gay is bashing him. He's like, bro, why are you so gay? Why are you wearing that gay ass tank top? And everybody around him is looking at this guy like, what the fuck is he talking about? What's so gay about a tank top? And then it makes him look like an idiot because he's actually just projecting his worldviews onto him, when in reality, just wearing a tank top is a pretty normal thing. So he's just exposed himself because of projection. Anyways, how does projection relate to the fear of judgment? I'll show you exactly how. So I want you to do this exercise with me to find out what exactly is causing your fear of judgment. So what I want you to do is take out a piece of paper and a pen and write down 1, 2, 3. I want you to write down your 3 biggest fears of judgment. What are you so scared of? What are you so afraid of that people are going to say about you? What is it? Is it, I don't want to look cringe, let's say? Or is it, I don't want to look gay? And again, I know I'm going back to the fucking gay example. I swear to God, I'm not gay. And then third, let's say, I don't want to look weak, okay? So once you have written down your 3 biggest fears of judgment, we can then start to break it down and see the underlying worldviews, beliefs, and paradigms that cause you to have these fears. Because again, it all relates to projection. The only reason you don't want to look cringe is because you've been judging other people for being cringe. Stay with me now. This is the exact reason why you have fear of judgment. I don't want to look gay. The only reason you don't want to look gay is because you've been judging other people for being gay or just looking gay. Third, I don't want to look weak. You often judge other people for being weak. For example, you judge other people that wear pink as weak. You judge people that don't do any martial arts as weak. You judge nerds as weak. You just judge people, right? And if you don't want to watch the rest of this video, I'll just break it down now. The only reason you have fear of judgment is because you fucking judge other people. There you go. But then actually keep watching because I'll actually show you how to actually overcome. And how many times I said actually is actually crazy. Actually. So once you have your 3 points, your 3 biggest fears, I want you to break down the belief behind it. So again, like I said, I don't want to look cringe comes from the projection of being cringe. So let's say you're at a different stage in life and you've kind of grown, you've kind of matured as a person, and you no longer judge people. And now you want to start focusing on your passion, which is making content. But for some reason, you just can't bring yourself to start posting content. You always block people, block friends, block people you know, because you're just scared of what they might think of you. They might think you're cringe, and you don't want that. And for some reason, you don't know where this fear comes from. Why am I so scared of being called cringe? But then, if we go back a few years, back when you were a little fucking idiot rascal, you would actually judge other people making content as cringe. And this underlying belief has never really shifted It's been within you this whole time. So when it's your turn to actually make content, you can't. You actually self-sabotage. You stab yourself in the foot because you think it's cringe. And now you've basically fucked yourself over because you don't know why. Oh, I can't make content. When the reality is, if you didn't judge people for being cringe, you would have been fine. But again, now you're conscious. It was because you judged other people, you now struggle to make content. But this is good. This awareness then gives you the solution to the problem. And the simple solution is to stop judging and accept your shadow. See, Carl Jung talks about this concept called the shadow, which is a part of you that you hide, or a part of you that you deem as undesirable. And this part, the shadow, actually holds you back from reaching your full potential as a person. And unless you accept that making content isn't cringe and you take it all back, or you just accept that you are a cringe person, then you'll no longer be stopped by the fear that you don't want to look cringe. Starting to make sense? Don't worry, if you're still lost, we have 2 more. Next, we have I don't want to look gay. And this is because of projection. And what you're projecting is false masculinity, right? You think people who wear pink is gay. You think people who read books are gay. You think people who listen to white people music is gay. All these notions of false masculinity has caused you, again, in the future, now that you've matured and you've grown and you no longer judge all these people, you still can't wear pink for some reason. You still can't read a book for some reason. You still can't bring yourself to listen to white music for some reason. And you don't know why. Again, this goes back to when you were a naughty little rambunctious, ruckus-causing jit. So again, it has created another shadow because you were judging people, and now there's this part of you that is insecure about being gay. This desire to not be gay is so strong that it's created this shield to try block anything that may say otherwise. Then I'll tell you now that not only does that make you look gay and sound gay, it also stops you from reaching your full potential. Maybe not this specific fear of judgment, because if I think in like realistic, tangible examples, maybe you're a model and you have to wear pink, but you can't wear pink because you think it's gay and you don't want to be gay. Then that's like, I guess, a real life example on how it can hold you back to reach a higher level of success. But I digress. You still get the point, right? Now, for the final one, I don't want to look weak. Same thing. Projection. You were projecting your beliefs that if someone does X, they are weak. And you don't want to do X because it makes you look weak. But what if you have to do X in order to succeed? That is the big question, and that is the dangers of fear of judgment. So, in order to solve it, again, stop judging people. But you should be mature and grown enough to not judge people anymore. Even if you joke around with friends, that's still judging people. You can cope all you want by saying, oh, I'm actually not judging, it's just banter with friends. Shut the fuck up. You are judging people to make your ego feel better about yourself, about your own shortcomings, about your own insecurities. And if you can't accept the harsh truth, you're going to be living life at 50% of your potential. So, I don't know. It's up to you, man. It's up to you. So again, accept your shadow. Stop judging people. Stop believing these false beliefs, false notions. Just like that, your fear of judgment will disappear. Just like me.